You're listening to the Positivity Hour podcast, hosted by Darshaun Smith. Strap in and buckle up, and let's get straight into it.
What's up, my party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith, aka the Positivity God, back for another episode of the Positivity Hour. Today, we're going to be talking about the concept of confidence. But enough with all that. Let's just hop straight into the main topic. Roll it.
Time for the main topic.
As you know, I'm behind schedule as per usual, but that's because I have confidence in myself that this is still going to be able to go online today. It's not going online in 2 hours because I got to edit this, but you never know. Maybe my internet will work and I'll be able to edit this quick because I have confidence or whatever. But real quick, I just wanted to define the word, and then I wanted to tell you a quick story, a little 3-part act of how I gained some confidence, how I lost some confidence, and how I regained confidence again in my life and what that's done for me. So, just to start off, I just want to define the word real quick. Confidence, says Google's here, or Google's, Oxford Dictionary definition, is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something firm, trust. Or, there's a semicolon there, but you get the point. The sentence they use is, we had ever confidence in the staff, okay? Another examples sentence, or the definition rather, is the state of feeling certain about the truth of something. And another one again is a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities and or qualities, which is more in line with what I want to talk about today. So, with all that being said, let's hop straight into it. When I was like 15, 16, maybe 14, or late middle school, just going into high school, I was really big, really unsure of myself. I'm still kind of big, but I'm a lot more sure of myself. And that's because I have confidence. But back then, I didn't have any. You know what I'm saying? Like, people knew me because of my brother played sports, or my sister, she was in show choir and all of this. I didn't really have a name of my own. I was just known as that other person who did this, and I hadn't achieved anything much in my life yet, or, made it up friend groups, or what have you, whatever a 14-year-old is worried about at that time. And for like the next like 2 years, so freshman, sophomore, some of junior year, was just kind of getting like beat up, air quotes, by the masses, the people out and about, just bullying me, making fun of me, such like that. And there came a point when I was trying to like talk to this girl and just got like rejected so hard that I was like, dang, like I had some confidence to like try and make a move, and that ultimately just didn't work out in my favor. But instead of like crawling in a turtle shell, this is how I started to gain some confidence early on when I didn't have any. I was like, wow, okay, all of this has been happening for quite some time now. Obviously, it's something I need to do, or I need to gain, or a lesson, or something to like better my life, so on and so forth. And yeah, I literally quite literally just went onto like YouTube and started like watching videos like how to pick up chicks, or how to speak better even, you know what I'm saying? Around this time I had got a job in a law office as well. And I was having to talk to other lawyers, or I'd have to run to the county court clerk, and go talk to the sheriffs downtown, or whatever, sheriff's deputies, not the actual sheriff, but nonetheless, like as a like 15, 16-year old, like speaking to these like court officials, like you learn some things. And it got me some confidence to like believe in the business I was working at, or believe in my family name, or believe in myself and what I'm capable of. And even more so, around all of this time of me trying to like mentally get in shape, and be able to speak and articulate a point and not come across as some unsure weirdo, uh I it was hitting the gym. So I started losing weight, because remember I said I was a big person. I weighed like, I weighed, I don't know what it was, but I weighed well over 300 pounds. I'll insert a picture here. It was crazy. And I went from this to like this. And That was probably like the least I weighed. I probably got down to like 210, 220, something like that. I never weighed myself through any of this because I didn't care about the number. I just went to the gym religiously, probably too much. But nonetheless, it worked and I got some confidence out of it, which led me to then taking that girl on a date, and nothing came of it. It wasn't Find Your Wife season back then. But it was cool. Um, and yeah, so that was like my whole high school experience. Became senior class president, la di da di do that day, a whole bunch of other minute details that just aren't important for this story. What is important for this story is, how I started to lose the confidence. Okay. Losing the confidence definitely started when the pandemic hit because in 2019, I went to college. In 2019 is when I started this podcast. So I started this podcast almost 6 years ago to the day in 2019. It's 2025. Today is August 31st as of right now. But when I look back on the pandemic did a lot of things. It took away the gym or physical activity, so I started to gain weight again. I got big. It took away people around me, so I stopped talking to people. I stopped using my skills I had learned in high school to become articulate and be able to communicate with the beautiful women I see around me or the friends and family I have, and so on and so forth. And that was the catalyst that led to me like overworking on schoolwork or what have you. So over the next like 5 years, so 2019 to last year, more or less, or really like five and a half. So earlier this year, 2025, 2019 to, or when I say 2019, I mean like 2020 March is when the world shut down. So 2020 March to like April 2025, so about 5 years and some change. And yeah, everything just went down the drain. I started to, be socially isolated. I started to not believe in myself. Yeah, I started a business. Yeah, I started doing cool stuff with the school program I was in. I got good grades, made the president's list like 6 semesters in a row. That's 3 years in a row for people who can't count. So like on paper, I was doing all right, but in the real world, I just wasn't. And because of that, it led to me suffering. And I don't want to be like, oh my God, I was suffering. This is first world problems at its finest. But I didn't have any confidence. So when the time came for me to speak up or be confident that I could facilitate the thing I need to facilitate today, it could be a photo project, video project, a speech, or whatever, I would still get it done. But, it just moment after moment just kept slipping up until, like I said, about like April this year, 2025 to like 2024 April, like that year was like peak. Like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I had graduated college. I was not seeing success in the business. I was not, uh, you know, just living the life I thought I'd be living at that point in time. And because of my confidence was so low, I just started slipping up. I started eating more, started going to the gym less, started all of these things, you know what I'm saying? And then the double whammy on top of all of that, I hurt my ankle, okay, in September 2024. And that sat me down and I gained even more weight because I couldn't move. I literally couldn't walk at one point. So like gaining confidence took 3 years, from like 2014 to 2018, 2019, or whatever. And then losing it took another like 4 or 5 years. So let's talk about how I got it back, okay? And then we'll get to like the whole reason I'm telling y'all this little story right here and how important confidence is. How I got it back was actually taking the damn time to fix my ankle. And literally, yesterday was the Iowa football game. Shout out to them. We won. It's like 34-7. It's pretty dominant victory. Started off a little sluggish, but we got there. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got there. Um, but yeah, like walking that much yesterday and everything, I definitely felt the pain in the muscles because I'm still trying to strengthen the muscles, but I was confident that my ankle would be good because I actually took the time to stay in the gym and stand on a leg or do leg specific like muscle tendon things or have a talk with my doctor or potentially go to a physical therapist or something and like gain confidence in my physical ability one thing I've learned in my life is I attribute a lot of my confidence and success to what I look like, what I feel like physically, mentally, so on and such. And yesterday was a great example of I put the work in over this last year of being hurt to get back to a point where, I can make this happen. So ultimately, how I got the confidence back is I wanted, one, to get the confidence back, but two, I actually did the work. I took the time to help heal my ankle up. That started getting it back. I was like, dang, like what's going on with the women's situation? It's find a wife season. What's going on here? Well, it's a double whammy. I gotta lose a few pounds, but then I also gotta figure out how to talk to women again, type beat. You know what I'm saying? And we're working on that. And then, with the business, like, why am I not confident in my abilities there? Obviously, I can make cool stuff. I can make, photos, videos, graphics. I've just made this one you're seeing right now the other day. But for me, it's like I just got to show the world more, one, but then two, I got to just look at what I've done more. That's the one thing I learned in college that I started to apply once I was done is you get lost in the sauce just working hard that you forget to just stop and look at what you've done, okay? Look at what you've created, look at the people you've helped, look at what you've built and just be like, okay, this isn't a fluke. Like I'm not feeling like I'm an imposter. I've actually done something. It's not the best or the best or the best, and I'm not saying I deserve to be treated like a king or something, but I'm competent enough to do something. So I need to continue to do what I'm doing to keep building up my castle. So one day I could be a king or get paid what they get paid because they get mucho dinero, if you know what I mean. I say all this that to say, this is why confidence matters. Okay, for me, just going back to the definition of confidence, a feeling of self assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's abilities and qualities. The example sentence, she's brimming with confidence. I've seen the most success in my life being overly confident that I can get the job done. Whether it's writing a college paper that I did so well on in college, and this happened at least 3 or 4 times, that the professor emailed me to keep a copy of my paper to show students what a good paper is. You know, I wish I could record some of that or I still had access to those emails or whatever, but I don't, and I didn't, but whatever, it's in my brain. And I know because of that, my work was of such high quality that it is an example that when other people think they had high quality, the professor's like, no, this is what a good paper is. And I wrote that without ChatGPT. So think about that. That's just one example. It could be with the business, that getting more clients in the door or even just doing more work. Maybe I'm just in a free work era of my business to where I just need to truly, genuinely build up the confidence that I can deliver on what a client actually needs, which is probably more leads, more eyeballs on whatever they're doing so that they can make more money and their business or personal brand, or they could stunt on their friends and be like, look at my Lake Como, Italy, photography adventure. We out here. So confidence is key, y'all. Confidence is a big thing. And in my life, I've gained confidence. I've lost confidence over a multi-year span, and I've realized that and was like, okay, it's time to get it back up. So now that it's back up, we up. Like I'm telling y'all, more content coming soon. T-shirts, photos, graphics, everything. So it's a great day to have a great day. I love myself. There's no one I'd rather be, and that's because I'm confident in my abilities. I believe in what I'm doing, and I understand that it's going to be a long path to success. And because of that, you just got to be confident in what you're doing. And I know what I'm doing may not be perfect, but I know it's gonna slowly perfect itself even more and more and more. And that's what this podcast. That's with these videos I make on Snapchat and Instagram. That's with my business and what I do for other people. So you just got to trust the process, stay confident, believe in yourself, believe in your capabilities, and just keep showing up. Keep stacking days. Keep believing in yourself. Keep just putting one step in front of the other, because you only fail when you give up. So that's my message to y'all today in the back seat of my car. I was going to drive somewhere, but, I didn't want to spend the money on gas. I'm broke. And two, I didn't want to prolong this process even more. So I'm trying to streamline this so I can actually get it online. So look alive for that. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, unsubscribe, hit, comment, follow, unfollow, share, or report. I don't really care what you do, man. Just stay positive and get the bread. And yeah, I got like 3,000 photos to edit and this podcast and some other stuff. So let me get back to what I need to do. Y'all get back to what you need to do. Thank you for giving me a moment of your time, and I'll see y'all next week. We gone. Woo!
I will continue to fail because I am a failure. You gotta drop shit hot. You gotta fade way to the top. Yeah. Through adversity, I ain't ever stopped. It made me better. It taught me things. I do my dance. I do my thing. When life gets hard, I'll be going through my fucking brain. I have failed at life. I have fallen down. But best believe when I fall down, I choose to get back up. We up. You don't stop till you drop, baby. Let's go. There's nothing wrong with failing. That's right. Failing is a part of the process. It is. Failing means you try. So when I fell down, laugh at me. That just means I'm about to get back up. Get back up, boy. Get back up, boy. It's time to grab your stuff. Pick your head up off the ground. Man, it's time to act tough. I'm not perfect. Never said I was. Name's Darshaun. Think I'm number one. Little black kid out here. Man, I'm trying to have some fun. I have failed at life. More times than I can count. I have failed before. More times than I can count. I will continue to fail. More times than I can count. Because I am a failure. Keep on going, keep on going. Never give up, never give up. Believe in you. Man, boy, you is tough. Yeah, the struggle is real, but I can never stop. Cause I remember why I'm doing this. Gotta find my way to the top, yeah. Gotta find my way to the top, baby. Let's go, yeah. There's power in consistency. Friends, it's just you and me. Rodney hitting my TV. Shador making Cleveland clean. This song ain't about me. Built up my little fruit tree. All I know is make green. I stay positive for my team. DSP is taking over. Put my friends on my shoulder. I'm living life, I'm not an ogre. Talk nice, not vulgar. I'm still a kid, but I'm getting older. Drink tap water, don't mind the odor. Not Drake, but I can't control her. Not fake, but I'm toy soldier. Not green, look at Toyota. Not human, so I'm out of this world. This beat heart song almost over. Like Dion got Jerry curls. Time to take a bow, time to take a twirl. 100K on YouTube, yeah. 4-year-old, I saw my dad. My family great, they never bad. Win in life, I'm never mad. Woke up today, I'm never sad. Beat that kid, he never bad. Rip take off, time to hit the dab. Yeah, with a little dab of ranch. Yeah, man, this one goes out to all the supporters, man. I don't do nothing for the haters no more, man. It's 2025. This is a 50-song mixtape. We taking over. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for persevering what needs to be persevered, so on and so forth, man. On to the next track. Let's go.
Projects.
Yeah!